What's up? I'm your host, Jolie Live.
I'm Daphne Blunt, an actress and content creator, and I am here to play Pucker Up.
Daphne, we're so excited that you're here.
I'm so excited.
You said you did like sour candy.
I love sour candy.
Okay.
I didn't think there was a candy too sour for me.
Until maybe today.
Until possibly right now.
Possibly today. Do you have a big sweet tooth? Are you eating a lot of candy?
Major sweet tooth.
Okay.
Eating candy every day.
Yep, you're my girl.
Yeah.
You're my girl. I'm eating a lot.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of candy every day.
I can't help myself. I need a little treat, or who knows what will happen.
Yeah, like the TikToks, like I just want to go get a sweet treat.
No, that's literally me. That's me every day.
Are you more though chocolate or sugar?
No, I'm more sugar than chocolate.
Okay, so this is good.
Yeah.
This is good. What is your favorite candy?
What is my favorite candy? Either I really like anything with coconut, so I love like an Almond Joy, but that is chocolate. But otherwise, I like the gummy Coke bottles.
Oh my
Or
God.
the gummy
yeah.
cherries.
Yeah.
Either of those.
Yeah, but cherries are like your vibe.
Yeah, that's like,
so,
part of an integral part of me. You know what? So is like Diet Coke. So
Yeah.
I guess.
I was gonna say, of course, your candy matches your aesthetic and your vibe.
Gotta keep it all on the vibe all the time.
Oh my God! But I was telling you before we started, I literally love your vibe.
Thank you.
Fashion
That's so
Sentral.
sweet.
That's oh my God! You have like the perfect,
I
perfect
appreciate it.
aesthetic.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, we're gonna find out all the tea on you.
Yes.
Actress.
Yeah.
Content creator.
All the things.
There's so many things, and I saw you like some reposts on TikTok. So we're gonna.
Oh my gosh! What did I repost on TikTok?
So we're gonna dive in.
Who knows?
We're
Okay,
gonna
I
dive
can't wait
in.
to see.
Okay, ready for level one?
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay. Super lemon.
Yep. Okay. So, you have done campaigns for Revolve, Estee Lauder, Prada, Skims, a lot of campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
If you shot a cover, any magazine of your choice, that would represent your life, what's your cover story? What magazine would you want it to be? What's the title?
My instinct is to say Vogue. I feel like I was just thinking like, would anybody ever say no to a Vogue cover?
I don't think so.
You know?
I don't know.
I would love to do Vogue, obviously. I mean, I just think like when I was really little, I wanted to like work at Vogue and be like,
Yeah.
Devil Wears
I
Prada
was gonna say
vibes.
Devil Wears
Yeah.
Prada.
And I feel like that's just like an ultimate goal. And I think it would be amazing like to shoot with Annie Leibovitz.
Yeah.
I mean, she's done so many amazing covers. And something like that, like wearing Miu Miu.
Yeah. You already have. You knew. I
already
knew
know.
you'd know.
Yeah.
I knew you'd know. Okay, what would like the tagline be? What's the most
Oh my gosh.
clickbaity magazine version?
Of course, I
it'd be?
thought of something I should not say. It's my instinct always. It's something that I need
You
to
can
filter
say it.
out of my. It
You
was
can say
like
it.
the girl who survived. Something like that would be my instinct.
Love
but
that.
I think a more curated would just, I don't know.
The girl who survived.
No, honestly, actually, maybe
That would be
something like
good.
that. Like, are we not all just girls trying to survive out
We're
here?
just girls.
Like, I think that needs to be talked about. You know,
That's good though for Vogue, because like Vogue I feel like is like
the
dramatic.
girl who survived.
Right.
Actually, now I'm into it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
pick up the magazine.
Yeah.
They fully pick up the
Thank you.
magazine. And you did say you would want to create your own clothing line.
Yes.
Okay. Tell
That's
us
a
about that.
big goal of mine. It's actually something I'm already working on.
Okay.
I don't,
Tea.
you know, we're in the very early stages of it, but I want to make lingerie that's like meant to be clothes. And the whole entire goal of my brand is that I feel like, well, I have sort of a different body type than like I would generally see. And
Yeah.
it's like, I feel like everyone I know does. And I want to make clothes that are really tailored to like make women and I was gonna say young girls, but like older young girls.
Yeah.
Feel empowered in their bodies and not feel like, oh, I'm a little bit too busty, or oh, I'm a little
Right.
bit too curvy, or I don't have enough curves. Like, I want to make these kinds of clothes that make girls feel really confident.
Yeah. Do you have a name that you'd have?
I do. The name is Shoe Louise.
Okay.
And so I had a pet. I had a
Okay.
Pomeranian for 16 years, and I had her since I was 9.
The white one on your.
No, that's a new one.
Okay, that's a new one. Okay.
She passed away last year, and like I had her since I was 9 years old. So we grew up
That's great.
together. Her name
Yeah.
was Cream Puff.
Okay.
In French, that is shoe.
Okay.
So, and then Louise is my middle name.
Okay,
So I
so
just
it's a
wanted to
combination.
incorporate her in some way, and
Yeah.
she just meant so much to me, and I think it's a cute name. And
Yeah.
I named her. So.
It's a cute name.
Yeah.
We love that. And do you have a timeline?
Give me a year.
Okay.
Give me a year. Yeah.
At least you know.
Trying to find manufacturers who are capable of what I envision is not easy.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
I haven't tapped into the clothing
Yeah.
line space. With candy, I'm getting
I
there.
was like,
but
I'm gonna have 3 meetings. I'm gonna pick one of the 3, and we're gonna be doing this in 6 months. No,
No.
that is not.
Let her cook.
No.
Let her cook.
Yeah.
Let her cook. Okay. How was level 1?
it was sour.
Okay.
It was more sour than I thought it would be, but I liked it. It was yummy.
Okay.
It was just getting in the way of me speaking.
Yep, we can
Okay.
ship
I'm going for the
one.
pink one.
Okay,
The
I
lone
figured.
pink.
Okay. So, you do star in Another Day in America, so you are going to tell us about that. I saw your eyes. But if you had to create a scene in a movie for a moment in your life that you wouldn't maybe really want anybody to know this has happened, or the people don't know this has happened, what would the moment be for your own movie?
My friend and I were just making a TikTok about like embarrassing stories with men, and we were kind of like amping it up a little bit, but I have a good one.
Okay.
A very prominent actor.
Okay.
I won't name him.
You
but,
can if you want.
No, I'm not gonna name him. Who's significantly older than me.
Okay.
Invited me to his house to like watch his own movie.
And he told you that?
Yes.
Like, we're gonna watch my movie?
Yes.
Okay.
And I was like, that's really weird, but okay. And I think he thought I was gonna like sit there and praise him the entire time of the movie, and I don't really do that.
Yeah.
I'm more just like, oh, okay. So it was weird, and I have a lot of like weird, you can tell I grew up in LA kind of stories like that, where I'm like, oh, and it's, you know, it's trying when you've had experiences with people and then you're like seeing them on billboards, or like all of your friends are sending you like their new movie trailers, and I'm like,
oh,
okay,
okay,
yeah, I guess, thank you.
Thank you.
It's hard.
Okay, so it wasn't a good, was it a date? A date?
I don't know. I thought it was a date.
Was it a date?
You know, you meet men online and you think that they're dates, but then they're not.
Was it a viewing party for two?
I guess.
We could call it
I
that.
guess. I mean, I think like also older men in LA, like I'm saying like 40 plus.
Yeah.
I don't think they know what dates are.
No.
I think they think if we
Especially
hang
if
out, it's
they're
a
big
date.
actors.
Yeah.
Like they just expect, like you're watching his movie.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we're gonna hang out, that means it's a date.
Right.
I'm like, that's not, dude, didn't you hear about like our parents like going to dinner and buying flowers and stuff? Is
No
that not-
movies involved?
No,
Yeah.
like it's just like some weird new age fangled LA thing.
Do you get a lot of people hitting on you in your DMs?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah.
I call it the power of the phone.
Okay.
My friends and I joke about it because like if I'm like traveling or doing anything, whatever, where like maybe there's like a show we want to go to or like a party we want to go to, there's power within the phone of just like a little quick DM. It works every time.
It works every time.
Yeah.
Your rate is 10 out of 10
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
Works every time. Do you find that, there's a dating question in here, so don't you worry, but do you find that most of your dates or who you meet is through social media, or do you prefer real life?
I go through phases of both. I'm like what is it, like the introvert extrovert thing? I don't go out a ton and it's just not for me. So I do like to meet people online just because I think it feels safer to me. Like whereas like when I go to like a bar and I meet a random guy, it is not usually like the vetting process isn't there where I'm like, what's his job? Where's he from? Who is he? Who's he friends with? Like all of that I can figure out online. So I think like at the end of the day, I do prefer to meet people online. Yeah. And I was in a 5-year relationship and we met online.
5 years?
Yeah.
How old were you to what age to what age?
17 to 22.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you have always lived here. So you met online, but then he lived in LA.
Yes. Yeah, he lived in LA and then he's British.
Okay.
I have a thing for foreign men.
Okay, I was gonna say, is that a thing for
Yeah,
you?
I definitely have a thing for foreign men, but he moved back to London and we were long distance for a little bit of time. But it was fun because I would go visit him and we would like travel. And it was cool.
Yeah, but now you're single.
I am.
Single.
Forever.
Oh. Okay, but tell us about Another Day in America.
Okay.
How'd you get the role?
Through social media.
Okay, so this is the power of the phone.
No,
the power
like
of the
seriously,
phone.
the power of the phone. The director had sort of been familiar with me from stuff I had done when I was younger.
Yeah.
I didn't know him personally, but that's kind of how the business works. And so he reached out to me with the script. He was just kind of like, we have you in mind for this, like, would you audition? And I was like, yeah, and it was right around the time I was like exiting college and wanting to get back into the industry. So it was just perfect timing, and then it all worked out and I got the job. So
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, how was level 2? Was it sour?
It was sour, but it wasn't sour for that long.
Okay.
So it was
you were
tolerable.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were good. You were fine. Okay, let's see what level 3 is. Okay. Level 4 is like a little game
Okay.
amongst
I'll
yourself.
keep going for all the pink ones.
Of course you are. Okay. So you are a graduate from Georgetown University.
I am.
With a BA in fine art. That's crazy, by the way. But if you could get a degree in something because you're so smart at it, but you wouldn't want anybody to know,
Oh
what
my
would
gosh.
it
I would love it if I was like great at finance. If I could be like amazing at economics, that would be
Yeah.
ideal for life.
be? Yeah,
You know?
It would.
But I'm not
Yeah.
good at math at all. I actually started out as a marketing major and I switched majors to art because I was like, this is not for me.
I'm gonna go with art.
This is not for me. I don't need to be crying after exams,
Yeah.
you know? I also really wish I had just gone to like a formal art school.
Okay.
I didn't know that I was gonna enjoy it that much and
Yeah.
like wish that all that I learned at Georgetown for art was incredible. And so I always think like, what if I'd gone to an art school
Imagine.
and been fully immersed in
Yeah.
it the entire time? I think that would have been awesome.
Were you in person? You went to Georgetown, not online?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so what, that's in DC?
Yes, we got sent home in 2020,
Yeah.
and it was my junior fall.
Okay, so did you
No,
go
it was
back
my.
after?
No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. I was offered to go back, and I did not.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
did you really go back?
No.
But so freshman and sophomore, you were in DC?
Yes.
You like living
Yeah.
there? How did you like DC?
Again, it was like my Georgetown experience was so transformative for me as
Yeah.
a person that I am today. I think it was really necessary. Like living in LA my whole life, I almost went to UCLA.
Okay.
And I would have just continued doing the same thing, being in the same circles, and I really wanted to push myself like out of my current boundaries.
Yeah.
And at first, I was like, I hate it here. I want to leave so bad. This is awful. My parents were like, just give it a year.
Yeah.
And if you
Stick to it.
want to leave, you can leave after a year.
Yeah.
And at the end of that year, I loved it. It was amazing. My older sister also went there, so I had
Okay.
been there quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I knew that I liked the town. I had family who lived there, so I wasn't totally like alone.
Yeah.
And DC's gorgeous. It's like
Yeah.
one of the prettiest cities. It does snow, but not like Boston.
Not like Boston.
Not like Boston. It's tolerable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good for you though. To not you so easily could have went to UCLA.
I know. And
Like-
sometimes I still think about it. I'm like, you know, I could have done that, but I'm like, who would I be? I
Yeah.
would not have like had all these experiences that really made me grow
Yeah.
if I hadn't have like moved to the other side of the country where I didn't have
Yeah.
any friends.
And as you know, like East Coast culture is just so different than
different,
West Coast.
yeah.
So like teaches you like, cause I'm from East Coast, moved to West.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like everyone should like at least experience being bicoastal.
I
at some
honestly
point.
totally agree.
Yeah.
I used to think I wanted to move to New York, but
Yeah.
after living in DC, I was like, I'm good.
East Coast, I am.
I was
good.
like,
This is a wrap.
I get it. Like I got it,
Yeah.
and I'm good.
How was level 3?
It's good. It was also more sour, but I liked it. It was kind of bitter.
I was gonna say you definitely liked that.
I liked
one.
it.
That
I
one
liked
was
it.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so pick one, maybe pink. Yep,
course.
I knew it.
I'm-
Okay, so this is this or that.
Okay.
But they're related to like strictly off your reposts and stuff I found.
Oh my
out about
gosh,
you.
I'm actually scared.
Okay, so never shop again in your life or date your ex again.
Wait, I'm picking the one I don't want to do.
Yeah, this or that.
I'm not gonna date my ex again.
So you're never gonna shop again?
Oh no, the opposite. Oh my god, no, I can't never shop again.
Okay, so you're gonna date your ex again.
I guess.
You're gonna have to go back to your 5-year ex.
That's fine. He's nice.
Okay, okay.
It's a
there's
little
no-
boring.
So we're shopping. We're shopping with our ex.
Oh my god, 100%. And he's paying.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we love that. Boring but paying.
Yeah.
Okay. Never listen to Lana Del Rey again, or never go back to the East Coast again. Now I feel like I know your answer.
It's Lana.
Okay.
I'm not.
We're not giving.
That's
up on
my church.
it. Okay.
That's my gospel.
Yeah. I see. Like your reposts are pretty much all about her.
Good. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Nothing controversial. I was a little bit nervous because sometimes, like, you know, I'm feeling risky with the
Yeah.
reposts.
I'm still getting there. Don't you worry.
Okay.
We're only on question this or that, the two. Okay, but Lana Del Rey, what's your favorite song?
National anthem.
Okay. You're like the same vibe. Okay. Live in the 60s or know your future?
That's kind of a hard one. I guess live in the 60s?
Okay.
I'd kind of love to know the future.
What would you want to know about the future?
Everything.
Okay.
I want no doubt, no questions about what's going on. Tell me it all now.
Okay, would you rather know who your husband is or what your kids look like in their names?
Oh my gosh, husband. I want to know who my husband is so
Okay.
bad. I'm pretty sure he might not exist.
You're like, where is he at?
So I'd love to know that information so I could relax.
Wait, so you don't think you've met your husband? You know how some people are like, oh no, we're gonna end up getting married one day. Have you met your
I
husband?
have one of those, but like I'm not like certain.
Okay. It could be someone else.
I think I probably haven't met my husband.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Okay. But you'd want to know who it is.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have, like, when you were younger, were you one of the kids to be like, I'm married by 25, I'm having kids by 27?
Totally.
Okay.
Totally. I mean, I definitely thought I would be married by now. I thought I was gonna marry my ex-boyfriend. Like we would talk about
5 years.
We were, and he was a little bit older than me, so we would talk
Yeah.
about getting married and like living together and having
All
kids.
that. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't talk or think about that now.
Yeah.
I'm like maybe 35.
We're gonna
Maybe.
wait a little bit
Yeah.
longer. Okay. Would you rather get back with your last situationship?
No,
You don't even know the second one.
it doesn't matter.
It was or meet someone new. Because you know some people just aren't over their situationship.
Oh, I mean, me too. But like I also like know, like I know better.
Okay. So we're over our last. I mean, we're not getting.
Oh, I'm
back.
definitely not over it, but I definitely should be getting over it and meeting someone new.
Okay. Because one of your TikToks, not your reposts, your TikToks was about when.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, and that's completely real and about who I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's like I know better.
Okay.
I know that I need to move forward.
Yeah. When did you cut it off?
It's been a while, like August.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Making progress.
Yeah.
You seem good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm
How
fine.
long was the situationship?
6 months.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. I won't pry anymore.
that's okay.
Okay, we'll get into 5.
Okay.
Before I expand on Jacob Elordi.
Okay, great. I'm excited.
This one's a really
I like this
sour
one too.
All
This
the
one
pins?
is big.
Yeah. You get right after it.
Mm.
You get right after it. Okay, so as I just said,
Mm-hmm.
you repost a lot about Jacob Elordi. What is your relationship status, which we kind of know it, and what is your type?
This one's not as good,
Okay, yeah,
but like, I'm surviving.
yeah.
I'm a single woman, and my type is Jacob Elordi. Like very tall. I like curly brown hair,
Okay.
light eyes. Again, I was gonna say a joke that I wasn't gonna say, but now I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
All my friends say my type is like my dad.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, well,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's not as tall as I prefer
Yeah.
men to be.
Yeah.
I love a creative.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of somebody who's in the spotlight, but I think it's probably better for me
To not.
to not.
Yeah.
I just think sometimes two people who like being out there doesn't work as well. Like
Yeah.
kind of works if somebody's a little bit more like behind the scenes. Nice.
Do you want a man that can dress?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I
That's
think
a
like
big
at
one.
least having an appreciation for fashion is super important because
Yeah.
otherwise I feel like men don't really respect like a lot of what I do.
Yeah.
If they're like
Don't know.
dressing
what
up is stupid, like
Yeah.
why are you buying clothes? Like I need guys who are like if I'm like look at this like cute thing, they're like oh my gosh
Love,
you should get
obsessed.
it. Like you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So would it be like an actor type, model, athlete? What's
I
like,
have been known to have a penchant for musicians.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to transition that into like film bro.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What has been your last situationship, your ex, like what were they all like same guy, different font?
My serious ex was a musician.
Okay.
And my last situationship, he was a film producer.
Okay, so you are dating in your type, in your genre.
Yeah.
Okay, do you, like you said, you prefer in person. When you go out, are you afraid to hit on someone first, or what's your vibes? Will you shoot your shot?
It was just too big, but I
Yeah.
got all the sour
You
off
did
of it.
get it
Yeah.
off. Yeah, you did.
I don't know if I would. I feel like this is very Lana. I don't like feel attraction to people unless like they have attraction for me. Okay. And I'm like so real about that, but it's like I think I like am into guys when they like show interest. So, I mean, I've actually seen Jacob Elordi out before. I did not talk to him. I was not that bold.
Why didn't you talk to him? Was he single at the time?
No, I think he was with Kaya Gerber.
Oh, okay.
I think she was there.
Yeah.
But I remember being like,
whoa.
He's right over there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would like to think like in an alternate universe, like if I saw a guy I thought was really hot, I would just go up and be like, hi. Oh, you know what I do? I do this. I will make it clear that I think they're cute from afar.
Okay.
Like to my friends, I'll be like, that guy! Until they notice.
Yep, the point. You just point.
No, straight
just
up.
point.
That one.
Yeah, I want him. That's okay. Do you DM first?
Oh, I'll DM first, yeah.
You're not afraid to DM
No,
first?
yeah.
Okay, that's good. Because some girls are like, I'm not DMing first.
No, I'll DM, but I'll just say like hi. I won't say anything else.
Yeah. Oh.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hi.
Yeah.
Does it seem you get a good response rate?
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much with men. It really doesn't.
It never does.
Yeah.
It never does.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you know what color you're going to choose.
I have to be consistent.
Yep, of course. You have to stay on brand. Okay. So you were on The Young and the Reckless back in the day, and you have appeared on shows on ABC, Disney, Nick, and more. So pick one of those networks and spill a secret about the network.
This hurts.
Yeah. Yeah. You just casually keep going asking the question. Did you listen to me? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, what's it called? Quiet on Set?
Yeah.
Just came out?
Yeah.
Everyone keeps asking me if I've watched it, and I haven't.
Okay.
I don't particularly care to watch it. I just think it would be honestly really triggering to me.
Yeah.
For like a multitude of reasons. But right before I went to college, I did a pilot for Nickelodeon.
Okay.
It's kind of what catapulted me to go to college. And our pilot did not get picked up because they told us that they only wanted to focus on working on Dan Schneider projects. And I've carried that with me for a while now. And obviously that hurt, like, you know, you want your show to be made. So none of that totally shocked me when it came out because I think there's a tinge of knowing that a lot of this goes on, especially in like children's media. I don't know, was that a good secret?
Yeah,
They only wanted to work with him. They didn't want to work with anybody who wasn't him. They were like, only our Dan Schneider shows are
That's insane.
gonna move forward.
Because that happened what? Like
It was like 5 years ago, and then like a year later, they removed him from set and made him have like more of a backdoor producer because they knew that was going on.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You literally did have firsthand experience.
I totally did.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm feeling the drama, but I will also say somebody in that documentary was very forward with me when I was about 15.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I'm lucky because my mom is just like, you're lucky she's not here.
Yeah.
My mom is always with me, and I think like a lot of predators and people sense that, and I was very protected from a lot of things happening to people that I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And wait, what about Disney or ABC?
Disney, I think, has changed their game a lot these days. They used to have pretty malicious practices with just the way that they audition for stuff.
Yeah.
Like for me personally, I was like there a lot with them, testing and working and being on hold for roles, and they do that to a lot of young actors. And I mean, I was like 17, 16, and thinking that I'm getting all these jobs and like being told that I'm getting all these jobs and then not getting them.
Yeah.
And it's just very harmful, I think, to a lot of people's like psyche.
Yeah,
it was to
when you're
mine.
young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the constant rejection, but like kind of, it's like stringing you along like in a relationship where they're like, any day now, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that, and I think they've changed a lot of that because it just like clearly wasn't not working for anyone.
Yeah. Did you ever debate whether to keep acting because of all of this?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And that was part of why I wanted to go to college. I hadn't gone to a traditional high school, so I really wanted to have that experience.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, once I did the pilot, I was like, you know, okay, either I'm going to be on the show, and I was signed to a contract for 6 years, which included 6 months of a transition where I could not audition or work at all while they decided if they were going to pick up the show. And, you know, everybody just signs contracts like that because you just want to be there and you just want to be involved. So I was kind of like, either we're going to do this or I'm going to go to school and I'm gonna take a break and figure this stuff out, and that's what ended up happening, and I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, totally.
Like, you definitely were meant to go to Georgetown.
Yeah.
How was level 6?
That one wasn't very good. That one
That
was
was
not
sour,
my favorite.
yeah.
That was sour. Well, you know what? I think my tongue is like burnt from all of them. So when it went on, I was like, ow.
Ow?
This hurts. I don't like this, but I did it.
You did. You passed Bucker up.
I did it.
You
Yay!
nailed it.
Thank
you really
you.
did good. All the answers were good tea.
Okay, great.
We love that. We learned so much about
I'm glad. Okay, good.
you. Yeah.